Hey guys, good morning YouTubers. This is Voluptuous 8. I got a new little tripod with my camera, so it's kind of interesting. I'll see how this goes. At least I'm not trying to hold my camera or prop up my iPad or anything like that. Stats, starting weight was 255. Current weight is 221, loss of 34 pounds. I am 50 years old. I am 5'5". My VSG surgery was on August 19th, so I think that makes me 8 weeks out, something like that. I'll have to start writing that down. I'm in a little bit better moods than I was in my last video, which was kind of like a Debbie Downer. I was just kind of stuck and just not happy. The scale wasn't moving, and things have been happening at work that I was ready for, anyways. But I thought I would do one of those tag videos. I haven't really done much of them. I'm writing the questions down on some of the other ones, but I'm looking down because I have notes. I figured my first tag video thing that I would do is 10 things you don't know about me. Number 1, my name is Vicky. Every time, I don't think I've ever said that on any of my videos. I've always said Voluptuous 8, and I know I explained how I got that name earlier in one of my early on videos, but my name is Vicky. So something else you might not know about me is I have 2 grown children. I have a son and a daughter. One is in their 30s and one is in their 20s. And that leads right into the next thing. They both have given me grandchildren. I have 5 grandchildren, a boy from my son, and then 3 boys from my daughter, and a little diva from my daughter. We have a set of twin boys also on that side. So I need to quit saying I am so sorry. It probably gets annoying as hell. But so 4 boys and 1 diva, all ranging from the ages of 1 to, I believe Bradley is 10. So we have a pass-a load. They are both in Tennessee with all of my grandkids, so I have to take trips to Tennessee to go visit. My son is in Knoxville. My daughter is right outside of Nashville. However, my son-in-law's job is leading them to Louisville, Kentucky, so they will be there by the end of the month. So that's where my kids are. Going to number 4, I am an only child. And that leads into 5. Both of my parents are alive and live about an hour away, so I go and visit them. I try every weekend. I talk to my mom on the phone. I talk to my dad on Facebook. Being an only child, I think that makes us pretty close. So that was number 5. Number 6. You guys know that I keep saying my hubby and that I'm married, but what you don't know is he's my 4th husband. The first 3 times didn't make it. The first time I got married because I was pregnant with my daughter. We were both only children, and we just grew apart. We're friends now. We talk. We see each other when I'm up in Tennessee. He actually lives in Tennessee. His wife now, when they first started dating, she used my ID because she's younger than I am and she needed to get into bars, so I just narked on myself for doing something illegal. But she used to use my ID in order to be able to get into the bars and stuff with him. My second husband is my son's father. He did some things that were illegal, and I didn't want to have the chance of losing my children, so I left. My 4th husband, my 3rd husband, between the 2 of us, we had 5 kids, 3 girls and 2 boys. And he had a drinking problem that really just got in the way of life, and I just couldn't deal with it anymore. I stayed longer than I probably would have, only because of all the kids. But yeah, I still care about him. He's a nice guy and all of that. He's had some hard roads, and he's got a abuse problem that I just couldn't live with. So now my fourth husband is the keeper. I have his name tattooed on my back. He has my name tattooed on his back, and I've always told him that once we solidified this, all of his stuff was going to be super glued to the ground, to the floor, so he could never leave. Not that he should ever want to leave, because, you know, hey, I am like the best fit for him, so he'll be watching this, so I'm sure I'll get some kind of comment, either that or something, some kind of comment at home, if not actually on the video itself. So, but I love him dearly. He is the best thing that ever happened to me. I don't know where my life would be without him. My kids love him. The grandkids love him. So yeah. Seventh thing is I love essential oils. I am a doTERRA distributor, or whatever you want to call it. I sell doTERRA, usually just to myself, because I don't advertise it or anything like that. But I do love essential oils. They can be very useful in a lot of different things. I have numerous books telling you the different uses for them and stuff like that. So if you ever had a question about what oil might help you in what way, they're not, you know, I can look it up for you and let you know what oils maybe you should use to see if you can get some kind of relief or whatever, and tell you how to use them themselves. So number 8, I am a big time crafter. I have a craft room that is almost the size of this closet on the back side of the house, and I will videotape a YouTube video from there once I clean it up. I scrapbook, I do metal clay, I do glass beads, I do stamping, I do sewing, I do jewelry work, yeah, you name it. I do needlepoint. The only thing that I've never gotten down pat is crocheting or knitting. And as the new Jackie 33 does, is quilting. And I want to learn how to quilt so bad. So maybe one of these days her and I can get together and she can show me how to quilt. That would be just really fun if we're on vacation and we're close to her area. So, but I am a big time crafter. If it has something to do with crafts, I'm all in. And unfortunately, so is my pocketbook. We had to put an extra rider on our house because of my craft room. I have a huge ceramic kiln. I have a metal clay kiln. I have 2 different sewing machines. I have, yeah, I'll give you a tour of that one day and you will understand. But I have a rider on my home. Oh, I even have a t-shirt, a silk screening t-shirt machine. So it's one of those you-dos, and never been out of the box, but I had to have it. Yep, I had to have it. I have one of those circuits. I have, or crickets or whatever they're called. I want one that does cakes, that cuts the cake fondant so bad. That's the other thing I want to do. I want to go to a cake decorating class, or classes. I need to check at Michael's or Joann Fabrics to see when they're having them, because I would just really love to learn how to decorate cakes and cupcakes and make them look decent and not a mess. Not that I'm a big cook, but I would just love to do that. So, but yeah, so big time crafter. Number 9, I hate the gym. I make myself go. I have started back, and I love my trainer. She's a very good friend and all of that, but it's a chore to go to the gym. It's just not something that I like to do. Of course, I got to the weight that I am because I'm, you know, historically lazy. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the gym. But I will continue to go. I will press on. I have a 5K turkey chop coming up with my surgeon's office. Surgical Healing Arts participates in a turkey trot every Thanksgiving. So, and I was one of the first 10 responders, so my entry fee is free. We have to pay for my husband's because he's not an actual patient, but my entry fee is paid for. So Thanksgiving, excuse me, it's actually Thanksgiving morning, and we'll do that, and it's over in one of the neighboring cities, and my parents live in that city, so we'll do that and then go to my parents for Thanksgiving Day. So yeah, that's my Thanksgiving. And 10. Now this is kind of funny. I don't know how many of you out there are going to laugh or roll on the floor. I think that it's hilarious, but it's number 10. Something about me. I really, 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 really want to learn how to pole dance and belly dance. I know. I'm 51 years old. I just turned 51 years old. My birthday was this past Tuesday. So I am 51 years old and I want to learn how to pole dance. I will never install a pole in my house or anything like that, but I want to learn. I just think that I know that it is a great workout. You work out your arms and your legs and your core, and I know that it takes a lot of strength and whatnot. So, and I want to learn how to belly dance. I think that that's so cool. I would love to be able to move my body in ways that, you know, I took one class. It was in belly dancing, and my girlfriend was going to go with me, and she couldn't go, so I stopped. I didn't go to any other classes after that, but I would absolutely love to start that again. So you might see me. I even have, hold on just a second, I will show you something. Of course, you're going to get a glimpse of my closet. I even have the little belly dancing thing that you're supposed to wrap around your waist some way or another. Oh, it goes like this. Yeah. So, of course, something else that you don't know about me, but so we'll give you an 11, is when I decide to do something, we don't just stick our toe in to see if it's what the temperature is. I usually just like jump all in. So yeah, I got the little scarf thingy when we were there for the first time, and yeah, so and as you can see, well, you can't really see, but my closet is a mess. I have things that I need to have put away. I have shoes on the floor. Oops, let's get this straight. I have things that just really need to be, I probably am making you guys dizzy, but here's a quick view around my closet. I can't see what I'm filming, so yeah, good luck with all that, right? I'm gonna make you guys super dizzy. Sorry about that if you're dizzy. But it was a bedroom. Ooh, now we're all crooked. But I love my new little tripod. My husband's, we were at Wally World, Walmart. And I saw that, I said, I need a tripod for my phone or my, you know, and he's like, well, we went over and they had this little one, and he's like, go ahead and get it. I said, yes. So, that was the 10 things you don't know about me. I've noticed there's some other ones. There's a 25 question tag, and there's like a 15 question tag. And there's a couple of other tags that I'll probably do those. I'm kind of looking at the questions. Of course, I have to write the question, pause the video, you know, listen to the video, pause it, write the question. So I'm getting all that. You have to excuse the hair. This is actually wake up hair. This is wake up and nothing done with it, and I don't know. I have so much of it. I hope that it stays. I haven't really started losing a whole lot yet. I know that that's coming. And yes, you can hardly see it, but you probably can't see it in this light or whatever. But there's purple underneath there. I'm kind of, I don't know if you can see it on this side or not, but it's down in there. There's some purple. I get the back layer and right back here done in purple, just because that's my wild side. So if I put it up, it kind of does sneak peek things. So I'm gonna back up, and I really haven't done body shots except for maybe one time, and I'm not sure how these clothes will do, but I'm gonna go ahead and do some body shots. I am, like I said, 34 pounds down, so this is, I know I think pole dancing will help with my arms because it uses a lot of upper body strength as well. Here is this. Here is, of course, my shirt is a little bit, I need that. There's that. Here we are from the back. Here's the other side. And back at front. I will show you my incisions. This one is all healed. This one, I had one of the, on the end here, I had a stitch that was up through. It's now healed. This one is healed, but it still kind of flakes over, but I think it's because it's like right at my pants line. This one healed over real nice. This was the one that hurt the most when I first got it done, because this one was where they pulled my stomach out and all that, but it healed fine. And then this one was my trouble one. This was the one that got infected and took a while. Now that they're all healed over and I don't have any little scabs or anything like that left, I will start putting vitamin E oil on them. I do have some other scars on my stomach. This light's kind of hard to see it, but there is one here. That was from my lap band. I have a couple of other little marks. There's one here. That was from where they took my gallbladder out. And like I said, they're hard to see because they're really white and faded. But they all come from various laparoscopic surgeries. I had a hysterectomy, partial hysterectomy done laparoscopically. My gallbladder was taken out laparoscopically. My lap band was put in laparoscopically, then removed laparoscopically, and now my VSG surgery was done laparoscopically. So I've had a number of different holes in my abdomen, but they've all always healed up nice. But I will start now using vitamin E oil, and I actually will look up in my book to see what essential oils are good for scarring, and I'll probably use some of those too because they smell nice usually. So I am going to be going to the movies with a friend today, and we're going to go down to a farmer's market, which is in a town that's about 45 minutes away. While we're down there, we're going to stop at Whole Foods and stop at, what is it, Trader Jack's, Trader Joe's, Trader whatever it is, and see. I've listened to some videos, I've looked at some things, so we're going to see if we can find some of those things at some of those stores. I want to try that moon cheese. They're crispy. I've got to see if I can find those at one of those places. There's also a place in Fort Myers, which I live in LaBelle, so wherever I go I have to drive a minimum of 45 minutes, even to work every morning. But there's a store in Fort Myers, which is about an hour away from my house, which we'll catch on the way up from where we're going to the farmer's market. It's called Ada's. It's a natural store, and they sell that Halo Top or Halo Top ice cream, and I think I want to pick up a container of that to see how that is. I have been, as a treat, eating Yazzo's yogurt bars. I didn't think the stats were too bad, but I don't eat very many of them. Only 4 come in a box, and I think I want something different as a treat. So I'm gonna see about, because they're not chocolate. I mean, they're yogurt. And I guess Halo Top probably is a yogurt base or whatever too. But just gonna stop and see how much it is, and check out that, and see about getting some other things that might be interesting or good. So, well, whatever time you're watching this, it's morning right now. It is almost 8 o'clock this morning. I'm getting ready to leave the house. Got to do something with this rat's nest. Maybe put a little makeup on. I usually don't wear a whole lot of makeup, but we shall see. And gonna go start on that water. I've been working really hard on getting my water and protein in this week. It's difficult. I've done better. The last 3 days of this week I did a lot better than the first couple of days, and the scale started to move. So I guess that tells me what I need to do. Yes, the water is very, 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 very important. So, but wanted to come to you guys. I'm in a better mood. Thanks for all the nice comments. Thank you for the support, that you know, this community is something awesome, that you actually get the kind of support that you do when you're down or when you're happy, or it doesn't matter. You just get the support, and that is absolutely fantastic. So this video is 22 minutes, going on 23, so I better sign off for now. So please like. If this is the first time you've seen me, please subscribe. I do want to do a subscriber giveaway, but I would like to have a few more subscribers before I do that. But I will plan that in the near future. But like my video, comment, ask any questions you'd like. I know that out of everybody who records here, there's a couple of people that are older, but most everybody is, you know, quite a bit younger, 20s and 30s. And thank God you did it when you did. You know, I had my lap band and I was successful with it. The surgery that I had was relatively new when I had my lap band. Had I thought about it better, I would have gone with the surgery that I got now. The lap band has to be maintained. Don't get me wrong, it was a great tool when I maintained it. But it has to have constant maintenance. This has to have maintenance, but it's head maintenance and it's food maintenance. It's not a piece of hardware in your body type maintenance. And I think that makes a big difference. And so for all of you the younger generations that have had the surgery and are doing what you're doing, I commend you. I wish I had done it at a much earlier age. Because I tell you, some of the things at 50, 51, I think there's a woman sleeved after 60 who's on here, you know, it's a little bit tougher on these older bodies. We don't bounce back quite as quickly as we did when we were in our 20s and 30s or even 40s. So it's a little bit, it can be a little bit taxing. But if you're older and you're thinking about it, don't wait. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead. It will make your life feel a lot better. So, and if you're older and you want to talk about it, message me. Listen, I will answer you. I try to answer on all of the comments, and I am working on trying to make a Facebook page for weight loss surgery. I'm not quite sure how I can have 2 Facebook pages. Every time I try to do it, they tries to shut me down. So, hey, if you got any help or question, you know, answers on that, great. I'm on Instagram. I think it's vadams1011. So yeah, now you know my last name too. It's Vicki Adams. But I think that's, I'll get all that information and let you know in like the next video or whatever. I will be doing another shout out video probably the next time around, or maybe after one of those other question videos. I've subscribed to quite a few other people. I watch lots and lots of videos, and now this video is 25 minutes, so I definitely have to sign off. I will talk again soon. Have a great day, have a great morning, have a great evening, have a great night, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing. Have a great time, and we will talk to you later. Bye.